guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Lauren. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're doing well. I'm so excited today because my Moira package came in. I told you guys when I was looking for Black Friday sales that Moira was one of the places I was really gonna focus on, like hone in on, and I went in. They were doing like up to 60% off, but not everything was 60% off. I think most of the stuff I got was maybe 30, I don't know. But it was stuff I already knew I wanted. I was already gonna purchase most of it, so I thought, oh, might as well get a discount, and I'm so excited to share it with you. It's a ton of stuff, okay? And so I thought we could do a little swatch party, and I really wanted to show you everything in a little bit more detail in case you were looking at Moira. Sometimes it's just hard to know what swatches look like and all of that. I picked up a lot of the new Starshow shadow pots, not all of them, but quite a few in the colors I was most interested in. I have some of the Lucent shadows. I have some shadow sticks, more of the cream blushes, which I love. And yeah, it's kind of just like a little fun swatch party, a little bit of a haul, but I also do this look, and I hope it can be helpful / entertaining, chill out type of thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's get into some swatches and showing you everything I got. All right, here are the goods. We have a lot of stuff. So I think I'm gonna go through and organize first, like all the different things that I got, because I really ordered only a few specific products, but then multiple different colors of those products. So I'm gonna get everything out of its packaging so we can get ready to swatch it all. Okay, so here is everything. I'm so excited to swatch it. I obviously haven't opened it. You guys saw me open all this shit. I think these are the newest products from Moira. These are the Starshow eyeshadow pots, and I got 9 of those. I picked up 6 different lip liners. 4 of them seem to be from the same line, and then 2 of these are like a different formula or different line. I picked up 7 of the shadow sticks because you guys know I love them, and I'd love to try out something more affordable. I absolutely love these Moira cream shadows. These are the Lucent cream shadows. I already have some, so I'm gonna actually swatch those with these, but I did pick up 7 more of those. I have 7 of the cream blushes from Moira, which I feel like are a dupe of the Tower 28, and I picked up, I wanna say the rest of them. I just had one shade before, but I wanted to see all the colors. I also thought maybe it would be good for swatching so you guys could get an idea of color. And then a lone brow product here. So let's get to swatching. I'm gonna start off with these Starshow shadow pot things because I am the absolute most excited for them. I have them upside down right now, but these I was so excited for. I was tempted beyond belief to get all of them and do like a whole swatch video, but I decided not to do it just because I didn't know if I'd use all of them. And if you guys really want it, maybe in the future I'll add the rest to my collection, but I knew I was buying a lot of other stuff, so I just picked out the top shades I thought I would be into. So let's get into them. So they come like this, where they have that kind of stopper, and they're this not quite pressed, but also not a loose shadow, which is exactly what I expected. This first shade here is called Fantasy 06. Oh yeah. Ooh, that is pretty. This is like a rose gold kind of color. Very beautiful, very pretty color. It's like that rose gold, but it has like silver sparkle in it, and it was super creamy and very soft to the touch. So I am beyond excited to test these out. They remind me of those like L'Oreal Infallible Eyes type things, or the Bodyography pigments, very much those. Next, this is the shade 04 Showtime. This one, oh yeah, they're very soft. This is more of like a champagne with a rosiness to it as well, but not as deep. Like there's actual rose going on with this. This one is more like, it has like a pink tone to it with a silver shift, almost almost verging on blue, to be honest. There's almost a blue reflect going on. And again, this is number 04 Showtime. So beautiful. Both those so far are just stunning. Next, this is the shade 12 Checkmate, and it looked like another kind of pink kind of shade. This one is pretty too. They are all stunning, seriously. I don't think you guys are going to be disappointed. I mean, I haven't put them on the eyes yet. That's something I need to do. This is more of like an icy, almost baby pink. Again, with that silver sparkle going on. Absolutely beautiful. Maybe a little more sheer than the other color so far, but stunning. Maybe I should have ordered them all. Maybe I should have swatched them all. This next one is 03 Literally. This is like a champagne. This one's a little bit harder in the pan, like it's a little more firm, I guess. And this is a true champagne. Very, very bright, very blinding. It reminds me of like a more sparkly, like Steal a Kitten or something like that. It definitely has a warmth to it, even though again, the sparkle on it is more silver. Really amazing shine on these. This next one is one of the duochromes I'm so excited to try out. This one's called OMG. I believe it's number 7. And this is one of those like red-based yellowy gold green kind of duochromes, but the base is not very pigmented. So I'm going to try to build that up and see. It's more a sheer duochrome. Very pretty. I love these kinds of duochromes. I love the green and pink that this is. So it's like a lime green with like a baby pink shift. Really, really beautiful. I also get something almost a little blue, but yeah, that one is pretty. Not necessarily the most unique if you have a lot of duochromes, but a very pretty, more neutral leaning duochrome. I think really the only other duochrome that I picked up is this one, which is really pretty. Can I get this out? Okay. This one's so pretty. This is the shade number 13, Just Right. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is one of those teal pigments, and I love those also. So this has like a red base with that kind of blue-brown pigment thing going on, and that's like a more sheared out swatch of it. Really, really beautiful. Really beautiful. I'm building it up a little just to see. Absolutely love that. These are so pretty, you guys. I definitely think they're worth the price so far. I'm gonna zoom us out a little bit, wrong way, so we can get all the swatches on here. Next, I'm gonna do the cool toned color that I got. I was really excited to find some of those like taupey shades. This one is the shade Eureka, number 17. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. Oh yeah, it has like that warm base, but it has like this purple taupey kind of top with a silver sparkle to it. Obsessed. It looks pretty purple actually though, like swatched out. As much as it's neutral, it does lean a little bit purple too. Really love that color. I think there's like a black one of these shades, and I think that would also be just so pretty. And all of these texturally seem pretty much the same. I think that this duochrome here, OMG, is the only one that has maybe a little less sparkle than the rest, but otherwise they're all very consistent. All right, next, this one's called Tiffy, I think. It's Tifi, and this one is like a blurple, and oh, this one's a little bit harder in the pan. I just needed to know what this color actually looked like. It almost looked kind of pastel, but this almost has like a bit of a darker base on it, and then a really pretty purpley blue, almost like a dark lavender color to it. That one's really pretty as well. The last one I have to swatch for you guys is actually a duochrome as well. It's called Bang, and this is when I picked up one of the last ones I added to my cart. When I saw that the swatch was showing it as a duochrome, I wanted to see how it was. So this is like a hot pink magenta with an orange kind of gold shift to it. It's very pretty, a little bit sheer, but I find it actually makes it a little bit more wearable probably, and absolutely beautiful. Like these are everything I thought they would be. Like I had my ideas of how these shadows would look, and honestly so far like they are exactly what I thought. I'm super happy with these swatches. I'm gonna turn down the lights just so you can see them in a little bit darker, see if they show off kind of the color a little bit more. They are beautiful. So far with these shadows I'm very happy. I think the packaging's really cute and nice, and these were great. A great pickup. So glad to get them on sale, but I think they're pretty reasonable on their own, maybe like $8 $8. They're $7.50 on their own, and I feel like the packaging's sturdy, the colors are beautiful, like you will not be disappointed. I especially loved the neutrals so far. I think next I'm gonna switch it up and do the shadow stick. So I have a lot here. They're all neutral. I don't think they have any colorful ones. And this should be a mix of creams as well as shimmer finishes. I'm gonna use some blushes to keep them in place because my freaking board is domed. Anyway, this first one here is the shade Rose Beige or Rose. No, I think it's just Rose Beige. Not the creamiest initially. So that is Rose Beige. That is a cream formula, so no shimmer in it. Very, very pretty. I love using cream shadows as bases, so that's kind of what I was thinking for these. And I was hoping they would prime. So after I swatch them all, we'll see if they actually like stay in place. It's gonna drive me nuts. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a little better. This next one's Nude Beige. Yeah. And this is a cream as well. I was thinking that this could be like for my eye, like as a primer the most, because it's very similar to my skin tone and kind of would just even out my lid. So hopefully that'll work nicely for that. These are not like the most glidey, but maybe they'll actually lock down is what I'm hoping. This next one has shimmer to it. It's called Caramel. It's not like these don't glide. I don't want to like, you know, slander their names, but I don't know why it's being a little bit weird. This is like a rosy copper kind of color or a caramel color, imagine it. And that one does have some shimmer to it, but it's very like subtle and a little bit more fine. No sparkle or anything. This next shade is called Cashmere Rose. And this is another kind of rosy brown matte shade. It's a little bit more peachy than the Rose Beige. That was the first color, but this is also a cream, so it doesn't have any shimmer. Next, we have the shade Taupe, another matte. These also can be used as like eyeliners and things like that. And I like using these in the outer corner too to build up some depth. That one is pretty. And I also think it could be used depending as like a nose contour. The next shimmer one we have is called Cocoa Days. And this one's a more cool bronze shimmer. I'm building it up. But that one's pretty. I'm excited for that one. It went on a little sheer at first, which might make it like a nice base, but I think you can build up pigment also. So that one's really, really pretty. Love those kind of colors. And then last, this is the color Satin Plum. I really liked the idea of like a brownie plum kind of color. Oh, and this one has some shimmer as well. I'm kind of like wearing away the tip so I can get a better swatch. This one has a light shimmer to it. I feel like this one, the Cocoa Days, has the most shimmer, but Satin Plum and I think it's Caramel both have a very like subtle, almost satin sheen to them. This one is really, really pretty. I could see like Laura Mercier doing a color like this. All right, so those are all the colors swatched. Now's the time to see. They do, it seems, locked down. I did some pretty heavy swatches here. They're feeling a little almost tacky, but I do think that they might lock down with more time and maybe not so much thickness, because just lightly kind of doing that, and you know, they're not really going anywhere. If I lightly do this, it's not, okay, there's a little transfer. There is. I have a feeling though they'll lock down if they were a little bit lighter, had a little bit more time type of thing. So a promising start. I'm excited to try them. Lots of great, if you're looking for like more neutrals that are mattes, they had a lot of those, I feel like. But I feel like the ones that are sparkly also have a nice, more high-end sheen to them. Nothing super glittery. Let's do the blushes next. I'm excited to swatch all of these. I also brought over the one that I did have already. So this is the one that convinced me to go back for more. This is the shade number 1, Respect You, and it is so beautiful. I love it. These have like a glossy, thicker formula that I find shears out really nicely on the cheeks. It doesn't go all patchy or anything, and it gives a nice sheen from the actual formula. It's a cream product, so there's no shimmer, but when I stipple it on, it just looks really great, and I feel like it also lasts a pretty long time as well, so I love these. So let's see how the other colors look. This first one is number 3, I Want You. Ooh. Just going in there fresh. Okay, I went kind of hard, geez. This is almost looking like a burnt terracotta in the pan, but actually like swatched out. It's a little bit brighter than I expected, but absolutely beautiful. Almost like this tangerine color, with like a slightly burnt tangerine. This next one's called I Adore You, number 4. Ooh, that is pretty. This is like a hot coral. Like a hot orangey coral. Really pretty. Still has like a pink to it though. So far, these are all very similar in formula. I do feel like this one was a little bit creamier. I don't know if that's like a heat or like temperature thing or what, but it's cold out today, so I don't know. We'll do this one next. This is the shade I Trust You. This is like a dusty mauve type color. Not nearly as soft as that first shade of the new ones that we swatched. This has quite a bit of almost like a purple tone to the pink, I feel like. Really pretty, a little bit, I don't want to say sheer, but definitely doesn't have as much brightness as the others. This next one's called I Have You. This looks like the perfect berry for fall. So beautiful. Okay, second to last, this shade's called I Like You. Yeah, all of them are not nearly as soft as that of that one. As I Want You, I think it is. This is another berry kind of color, but it has definitely more pink to it. It's not as neutral as the last one. And then last here, oh my gosh, this is number 2, I Need You. Ooh. That is so pretty. It is like a brown red. So there's like this red going on, but it has a lot of neutrality to it, I think, and it's stunning. I am so excited to have all these in my collection. Like I mentioned, these are very much like the Tower 28 to me. So if you like those blushes, these are a more affordable option for sure. And I'm telling you, they have great color selection. I'm not sure if I bought all of them. I kind of want to say I did. Let me look. There are 10 of them, and I only have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have the 7 here, so I'm missing 3. And these retail for $8.50 a piece compared to the Tower 28 ones, which retail for $20 a piece. So again, very, very happy with the way that these look. Like, I am excited. These two for summer, I'm really excited about. All of these, trying them out for winter and seeing how they look. Like, I can't wait to get them on my cheeks since I already know I like the formula, and now I just get to see if I like the color. I thought really fast, this is not new, like I did not just buy this, but this is the only other blush that I have from Moira. This is one of their really pretty like embossed ones, and it's also ombre. It's the shade Tender Rose, and I do think these are really pretty, but I'm not the biggest fan. Like, I didn't pick up any more during the sale because I don't know, they're super soft. But I just found myself I never reach for this. So I don't know. I just thought I would share some swatches. Very pretty colors, like a warm peachy brown. And the embossing's absolutely stunning. And again, really quite affordable overall. Nice feeling, but that's the only one I have. And I thought since I'm swatching all my Moira stuff, I would include this. I think we'll finally now get into the Lucent cream shadows that I picked up. I already have quite a few of these. So I will be swatching these at the end of my swatches, and I got a lot of the colors I was first drawn to. So if you're kind of like, wow, some bold color choices, it's because I bought a lot of the ones I would have initially gone for on the first round. But I liked those enough that I wanted to try more, and I find this formula to be very similar to the ColourPop Super Shocks, maybe a little more sheer. So it's that kind of like moussey texture, as you can see. And then they're kind of sheer. So we'll start with this one. I haven't quite swatched it yet, but I did get my finger in there. This is the shade Alpha. And it was like a purple, really pretty little violet color. Has like a warm base on it, and it's kind of sheer overall though. Very nice. A little bit sheerer than I thought it was gonna be, but still really, really pretty. And I like wearing these either alone or just with a little bit of a matte in the outer corner or crease. This next one's called Phoebe, and this looks like a warm toned or warm based gold. Yeah, it has this tiny bit of like red that peeks through, but it's a sparkly golden color. That one's quite pretty as well. This next one looks like it has a duochrome, because you're seeing pink, but I'm seeing like an orangey gold. And this one is called Venus. This one isn't quite as like soft as the other two so far. And I don't know if they have like different collections, because they definitely have quite a few of them that are based off of like planets and space stuff, but then Phoebe doesn't seem to be that. So that one's really pretty. A soft shift on that duochrome. It's not very strong, but really beautiful. And these have a nice delicate shimmer to them. They definitely have a bit of a sparkly or glittery finish, but it's still nice and light overall, I would say. Really, really pretty. It's not chunky looking, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. This next color is called Dawn. Ooh. It looks pretty. Another one that looks like a duochrome. And this is like a red base with a green shimmer on it. Really pretty. And I feel like that base definitely is showing up more than it did in the first shadows we swatched, which had a similar kind of thing going on with one of them. But this is a deeper green, a deeper red. There's almost something kind of like purple, like a nice plummy purple in the outer corner with this would be really, really pretty. I felt like I couldn't not pick up this lime green. This is the shade Aurora. I really love these for like inner corner colors, but this one's like even more acidy than it looked online. Oh yeah, the swatch though. The swatch is everything I thought. That is so pretty. Oh, it's like this acidy yellow green. It's like sludge, like a pop art sludge or something. I love it. Has a really pretty shimmer on it too. It's like a silvery sparkle that just makes it look like it just pops. Love it. Love it, love, love it. I'm excited to get that one on my eyes. Last two. This one here is called Eclipse. And it's a dark purpley blue. I really just wanted to see how this one was. I wonder how sheer it's gonna be or not. Okay. I feel like you guys are really seeing the shine pop, and I'm seeing more of that base. The base is like a sheer purple, like a really sheer darkened blackened purple. That is really, really pretty. And then last, I did pick up this kind of, it's like black, but it also has like a teal thing going on. It's called Cosmos. And this one's not nearly as soft as all the others. Oh wow, it's like a deep teal, but with a really black base. Wow, if you love a smoky eye, you like the drama, this is dramatic. Absolutely dramatic. I kind of want to see what this is like paired over it. Let's see it together, because it's more sheer. Nothing really. Okay. Anticlimactic, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna swatch the other ones that I have just so you can see them, and then I'll tell you the names of them just so you can have them all together. But really excited with these. I really enjoyed the Lucent shadows that I had. That's why I wanted to pick up more. But I would say overall for like every day, I definitely like the ones that I got initially. So I'll tell you my favorites once I swatch those out. And I also have to say that between these Lucent shadows and the new shadows, these star pot things, I think I might be partial to the new ones instead of just the creams, except for like a few colors, just because I don't know, I love the pigment you get from these, although the creams are pretty. So I don't know, just thought I would give you some initial thoughts here. Love this acid green though. Okay, I feel stupid because two of the shades I had, I picked up. I don't want to talk about it because obviously I did not mean to do that. I will say also these did not feel quite as creamy as some of the new ones, and I don't know if it's because they've dried out over time or what, but I'm honestly not mad about it. I kind of prefer the drier texture because I feel like you can get more product, but these four are absolutely stunning. I love them so much. So this first one here, I'll actually zoom us in and I'll try to move my arm up. So this one here is called Saturn. That one's like kind of a duochrome. It's like a goldeny, warmer color with some blue sparkle. Then this is Orion, which is that beautiful kind of warm minky brown. So it's not super cool toned, but beautiful. Then this one, Infinity, which is the next swatch down. Love that if you want a cool tone shade. So beautiful. I love topping that over stuff as well. And then last here, this is called Jupiter, which has like a warm base with like a violet purple shift. So all those are a lot more sheer. You can see that here, but really pretty, and wish I didn't buy doubles. So I guess some of my friends and family are getting some fun single shadows to try. No, but I really do like overall the Lucent shadows, and I'm probably the most excited from the new ones of these two here. They're so pretty. I love these for a look, but I just don't know quite what look that is yet. All right, I think last to go are the lip liners, so let's just get into them. I really wanted to try the lip liners. They had a really big selection of neutrals, lots of deep dark browns, light beigey colors. Like I felt like they had a pretty large selection, and I think some of these lip liners might be newer products for them as well. So first here, this is the shade Barely Blossom 02. I'm gonna try to make like some thicker swatches so you can really see the color. I'm definitely gonna need to test this formula because so far this feels a little like it might lock down. So we'll see. And I don't love when liners do that, but I'm still hopeful. Oh, that came off. I just ripped off the tip. Okay, this one's called Posh Pink. That one is a little bit more cool tone, a little more mauve than the first one, which has some warmth to it. Oh wow, that got messy fast. This next one's called 01 Natural. Probably should have swatched these in order, but I did not. This is the warmest out of everything so far. The most brown as well. So that's Natural 01. And then last for these liners, this one's called Honey Rose. And this looks almost a little purple. Yeah, it has a little bit of more of like a purple undertone, but it's still pretty warm too at the same time. Kind of interesting color. I definitely don't know about the formula swatching wise. I'm a little skeptical, but we'll have to actually test on the lips. And then for these ones, these are the must-have lip liners. I'm not sure which one's newer or whatnot, so hopefully these are better. This is the shade 01 Rose Beige. Oh yeah, this feels maybe more like a formula I'd like. It's a slight difference, but a difference. So there it is. This one's very much like a cool tone, almost greigey kind of color. And then this next one's called Chocolate. This is 08. I wanted this for my chocolate wasted lip liner from Dose of Colors. I thought this would be nice to line the lips. Really, really pretty. I'm excited. I think I might like this formula better just based off of swatching, but there are all the lip liners. Beautiful range of neutrals, I feel like. And like I said, they had a lot of like deeper shades. They had a lot of stuff going on. So I got kind of a lot just to see the colors. Sometimes with lip colors, it's just hard to tell online and it's difficult to know which one's gonna work best for you. So that is the lip liners. All right, guys, so that is everything I picked up from Moira, plus everything basically I have from Moira. I also added those in as I went along, but I hope this was helpful or fun watching and swatching everything together. I'd love to know what your favorite stuff is down below, but let's get into a look. Like, let's actually put some of this shit on my face and see if it actually looks good there too, not just on my arm. Okay, let's go. All right, let's get started on the look. I have all my shit here in front of me, so much stuff. I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I didn't swatch this color. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little terrified because I don't know if this color is gonna actually look good. It's pretty yellow looking, so wish me luck. I'm gonna run it through my brows first and then figure out my life. It's not too bad like in person. I'm not sure how it's gonna come across on camera though. I will say brow products like the one you guys have been liking, like I've been getting tons of comments like, oh, your brows look so good. That in person is pretty cool toned. Like it doesn't look bad in person, but I feel like the warm brown shade that I was using before looks better in person. And the cooler shade looks better for some reason on camera. And so I feel like I've specifically had many instances where the more true to life, like real life brow products actually don't look better on camera. So I don't know if that's what's gonna happen here, but it actually is looking like way better than I thought it was going to for how yellow it was. It's a very light brow look. I feel like my mom would like this because it gives some definition, but it wouldn't feel like, oh my gosh, what's happening, you know? Definitely like a blonde color that's giving me a little bit of definition. I think I'm gonna go in and define a little bit more with a brow pencil. I'm just using my Rowan. I swear this brow pencil always comes in for me. And I'm just gonna kind of line the bottom just to kind of get more, if anything, at the tail. I liked how it went in though, like defining my hairs and stuff like that. I'm definitely gonna give it some more shots, but we'll see on camera. That'll be the real test. All right, so those are the brows. I don't think it's too bad. I don't think it's too bad. I'm gonna zoom us in even a little bit more because we're gonna work on the eyes. I'm first gonna put a base down. I really wanna try that cream shade, the nude beige color, and see how that works. I can't wait to like wear down the tip on these so that they're more rounded, because I do feel like I just have to push a little bit. It's not like hard by any means, but I think it'll be nice once it's a little more rounded. But it did give me a decent amount of coverage, and I'm assuming it's gonna like lock down well based off all the swatches, and also because I'm thinning it out a little bit too. But it is giving me that like tiny bit of coverage I want for my lids, because sometimes like when you just go in with shadow over, you know, not a pretty perfected base, depending, sometimes it doesn't look as blended or whatever, just because of the natural variation of like skin color on your eyelid or my eyelid, you know? So I kind of like that look, but I don't want my eyelids to get like heavy looking or kind of crepey either, so it's a fine line. You know, we're gonna be using one of these shadows like on the lid. I haven't decided which one yet. Either Showstopper, I know, boring choice, or I kind of want the more purpley like mauve taupe one. Naturally, yeah, Eureka, that one's really pretty too. I might just go with Eureka because it's like, it is the one I'm most attracted to. So that means I want to work on a little bit of like a crease. So I'm gonna go in with the That's Taupe because I feel like this will make a nice crease that'll like match, but it's still affordable, which I liked. So I'm gonna go in with Python. Well, maybe I'll just do Boa first. Do some Boa. And I'm just gonna lightly blend that into my crease. I have not done blush yet, I just realized. So, but maybe it'll be good, then we can like match it to the eyes. Okay, Boa was really nice to add the tiniest bit of definition. And now I'm gonna work on Python, mostly more in my outer corner and then blending in as I have less product on my brush. Okay, I like the way that looks. I might add some deeper colors once I get this on my lids. So let's do, I hope I just didn't spill it everywhere. Dear God, that was like almost the biggest disaster. Thank God it's semi-pressed, okay. Okay, I can't believe that. Literally, oh my gosh, okay. I hope that this does not get fallout all over my face. I'm not gonna do a glitter glue. We're just gonna see. I'm just pressing this in. This is the shade, again, Eureka. Oh yeah, it looks like way brighter, I feel like, on my lid. It's really pretty though. I'm just going in with a second layer. It's been really easy to control. I actually don't have any fallout right now. I shouldn't say that yet, so that way I don't jinx myself, but looks really good. And it's sticking really nicely too, because it is a bit of a, I don't want to say a thicker formula, but like if you've ever tried those old L'Oreal shadows, it's very similar to that, where it has some body, you know, the pigment itself is almost tacky or like semi, you know, when you're baking and the dough is like not all the way mixed, but it's like kind of holding together still. I feel like that's kind of what it is. More like a biscuit dough. Damn, this look is so pretty. I'm going out tonight. We're going to another play. We've been to so many plays lately. Sam got some great deals during Black Friday for plays. So we went and saw A Ghost Story recently, and that was really cool. I've never seen such a like thriller, like almost scary story on stage. It was really fun. And then we took our friends, which I did not realize that the Cirque du Soleil show we went to go see, it's called like, I don't know, Magical Christmas Cirque du Soleil. I thought it was just gonna be so fun, and no hate, but like, it's just not for older people really. Like, it's for kids. And so we're a bunch of 30-year-olds sitting there like, what is going on? So maybe don't see that if you don't have children, but if you do have children, it would be a really fun show to go to. Anyway, enough about that. I'm gonna add some of this darker color just in the outer corner because I want a little more depth out there. I am loving the way it looks so far. It's like so glam. And I can't wait to try all the other shades, seriously. Okay, but seriously, it looks amazing. It really does. Kind of want to use the Cocoa Days as my liner, so I'm gonna try that. And see, I'm just kind of putting that on the lower lash line, a little on the waterline, a little tight line. I think that worked nice. I'm gonna blend it out with my finger really fast. Oh, I did get a little bit of fallout on this side. I don't know if I wasn't being as careful or what, but it is there. But really not bad, like seriously not bad at all. I am gonna do something fun for my inner corner. I'm going in with the green. You knew it, or maybe you didn't. It is kind of more unexpected, I feel like, of me lately, but I'm just a sucker for a green like this on the inner corner. I think it is so fun. Kind of spices it up. That went on really well too with a brush, which I didn't know how it'd go because I usually use my fingers with these shadows, but looks great. Okay, I really love the way that looks. I need some more liner though. I'm gonna go in with that plum one just to get a little bit of something deeper. Okay, I really love that. I'm gonna do my lashes. I'm just gonna use the Tower 28. Okay, it looks so good. I feel kind of like punk rock. I love it. For my brow bone, I'm gonna use this highlighter from Natasha Denona. It's a little bit lighter than her Super Glow, and so it's more of like a candlelit look, so I thought that sheen wouldn't take away from everything else going on. All right, let's do some blush. I think I'm gonna do I Have You. I think this one looks good. I also do really like I Need You, but I kind of like the barrier tone instead of the like more burnt red. So I'm gonna use just a little bit of this. I might even tap out on the back of my hand just to like make sure I'm not gonna go in with too much. Look what color does. It just brings life into your cheeks. I'm definitely going light just because I know the look is already intense, but I love the way that this is looking. It's going on so evenly, and I've really been glad that I put it on the back of my hand first, just for more control. I'm gonna add that same highlighter to my face. I think last I'm gonna do a little lip liner. I'm gonna take the shade Rose Beige in the pencil I thought I would like more. So the formula only had 2 in. And I'm lining and like gently filling in. So far, I don't know if I love this. It's not bad. It's just like a little more grippy than I like off the bat. And I just have so many really good lip liners I really do love that I just, you know, I will always use those over. So I'll keep trying, but not a good first application to me personally. The color's okay, like it's okay. I'm using the Linda Hallberg lip gloss in Mellow Mauve. I love this lip gloss. I feel like my eyebrows don't have a lot of definition, but I do feel like in person they look good. Maybe a little yellow though. There may be a little yellow. All right, here we are all zoomed out. This is the look. Overall, love my eyes. I think they're beautiful. I am so excited to keep using these. If you're looking for like single shadow, really special shades, I think these are pretty amazing. When it comes to the cream shadows, I also like them. If you're into the Super Shocks, they're very similar to me, but I do think that these are kind of like even more of a standout, and you know, you have to make your own decisions of what you want or like, but I'm pretty excited about these, not gonna lie. But the cream ones I think are a little more subtle in their shimmer, so if you're looking for something a little bit more delicate, I think maybe go with those. And I think the cream blush is so beautiful. Like, I love it. I'm very excited to try more colors and do more blushy looks. I mean, I have a lot going on with the eyes, so I wanted to keep it a little bit toned down, but I can definitely see myself doing some more like blushy looks where maybe the eyes are a little bit more subdued, maybe one single shimmer shadow all over type of thing, and them looking amazing, especially too with summer. I have some of those poppier shades, like I'm so excited, and I don't need to buy the Tower 28 one because I swear to me they're like the same thing and way cheaper. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'd love to know what your favorite products from Moira are down below. What have you tried? I really feel like they're coming out with some great stuff. I know some of their older stuff, it doesn't feel like as in line with what they're doing now, so I think they kind of like have found their stride. You know what I mean? And I'm excited to see what else is going to come from them. But let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. And other than that, I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.